Hey guys, what's going on? So today I thought I'd do another Jacob is a Nerd about, because I really enjoyed the last one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I know right now you're probably thinking, Jacob, why are you wearing your Firewatch shirt? It's almost as if that episode of Firewatch everybody's been waiting for has already been recorded and might come out tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, so today's topic, I will admit, is a little based off the fact that they revealed the new starters for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I thought, hey, let's just talk about starters for a little while. Pokemon starters, arguably the most important Pokemon of anyone's Pokemon journey, is their starter. And so today I'd just like to talk about each one and give my thoughts, and just so you know, all this is going to be based on looks because I'm completely shallow. So I'm going to be ranking the generations by their starters, like the Gen 1 starters, the Gen 2 starters, the Gen 3 starters, and then picking my favorite starter from each generation. So, yeah, if that wasn't confusing enough and you're still with me, good. And I'm sorry if that was confusing. I'm really bad at wording things sometimes. But, you know, let's get right into it with the ranking of the generation starters. Okay, Generation 5 is the worst. I'm not even going to give them the time of day. Every single one of these Pokemon is just terrible. It's awful. None of their designs are cool remotely, and it's just too much. Like, they're too complicated. It's like, no, none of these are cool. They're terrible. Thanks. Alright, now I know it might be a little harsh to already have Generation 7 ranked so low. Rank 6, I guess is what it would be. Sixth. Yeah, ranked that or whatever. But I mean, I gotta admit, I was a little underwhelmed whenever I saw the new starters, except for one of them, Litten, because it looks like he's going to be a tiger, and if he turns out to be a tiger, yes, all of my dreams will be complete, and I'll take everything back, and I will be so happy and so excited. As a matter of fact, I drew a little bit of concept art of what his final evolution might be. So yeah. I know, shocking, right? That you just go ahead and pay me to design the actual Pokemon. Okay, and up next we have Generation 2, which I was never really too crazy about. But I think overall, all three of their designs are pretty good compared to the last two, where there was only one that I'm super excited about, and the 5, which is just a monstrosity. But of all of these, I think Totodile is my favorite. I really like Totodile. Water type are my favorite, and his design is it's pretty cool. I will admit his final evolution, like I just don't like his evolution as much as his base form. But I mean, they're all right. Okay, and here we are with Generation 6. I really love Generation 6. It was actually what kind of got me back into Pokemon. I was starting to, push away, whatever, and the 3D animation plus the fact that they allowed you to have the original starters just got me back in. But I was also surprised with how much I enjoyed the new starters, particularly Chespin. I really like Chespin, and it's awesome because his original form is so cute. But as he gets bigger, he has that awkward teenage phase like we all do, and then he becomes awesome with Chestnut. Just so cool, and I'm very excited to see if they ever give him a Mega Evolution, because I'm sure they could do something sweet with Chestnut. Okay, and this one and the next one were actually really close for me, but I'm going to have to give the next one to Generation 4. I really like all of these Pokemon. They're really cool, their starters are. I particularly like Piplup. Piplup is so adorable, and he also is just menacing as Empoleon. And I really just, the amount of time I've spent with Piplup, I have not regretted. He is so cute. If you guys notice how the color keeps flashing and stuff, I don't know why that is, and I apologize. But yeah, whatever. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, and the silver medal goes to Generation 3, which, I mean, they are just awesome. Generation 3 is. You got Trico, you got Mudkip, you got Torchic, and of course the best of these, Trico. Trico was my main in Alpha Sapphire. That's the one I had, Alpha Sapphire. He was my starter in Alpha Sapphire, and I just loved him. Especially his Mega Evolution was really cool, and I hope to, I might throw him in a team in the future at some point. And then, of course, we have the best of the best, the cream of the crop, Generation 1. I mean, honestly, can you seriously look at me and tell me that there's any other better generation or overall anything than Generation 1? You can't. Generation 1 is awesome. All of the Pokemon are awesome, and the starters definitely were the people who led that charge. I mean, Bulbasaur, awesome. Squirtle, awesome. And of course, my number one, Charmander. I've had this toy since I was a little boy, and I know that's the stereotypical one to pick. Who cares? There's a reason it's stereotypical, because he's the best. Aren't you, Charmander? Aren't you? Look at your little tail and your little cuteness. But yeah, they're cute. There's some fan art out there that people have drawn to make them look really cute. And I'd like to take this time to address something too, though. Pikachu is not a starter. Stop saying that Pikachu's a starter. He is not. He is in the show. He was a Pokemon that Ash got. He is not a starter. Stop saying he's a starter. Okay, anyway, now that that's out of the way, back to you, Charmander. He has the coolest evolution chain with Charmeleon, and then you're like, how can it get any better than that? And then you got Charizard. And Charizard's so cool that they gave him 2 Mega Evolutions. And even though I think Y is definitely the better of the Mega Evolutions, X is still pretty cool too, especially because it makes him a dragon. Finally, Charizard is a dragon. And guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I just wanted to make a quick video and, to talk about the announcement today and just share my love of Pokemon. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next Jacob is a Nerd About. Leave a comment down below if you have an idea, and I might take some of them, but who knows more about nerd stuff than me? Really, and I know you might be sad because maybe your favorite starter didn't make it to that list, but who knows, maybe we'll talk some more Pokemon in a later video. Cheers!